And there's comedy now on BBC One as 4 contestants compete to get away from it all by winning the Golden Holiday in Bob's Christmas Full House.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your Boxing Day bingo boy, Bob Monkhouse.
What a great welcome. Thank you. Oh, you had a good Christmas. I can tell you were in a Christmassy mood. You've had a marvellous Christmas day. I hope you all did at home too. Ah, Christmas, the Jewish feast of turnover. Well, today is Boxing Day. That's the Christian feast of leftovers. We had great plans for you today. We were going to have guest celebrities here as famous pantomime characters. We asked Arthur Scargill if he'd come along as Old King Cole. We asked Mrs. Thatcher if she'd come along as Old Mother Hubbard, whose cupboard was bare, because she's given away the little bit of china she had. Actually, I'll tell you what we did hope to have. We actually invited Princess Anne to come along as a fairy godmother, but she went off shooting again. Of course, it hasn't been exactly a white Christmas, but it has been a tight Christmas, hasn't it? I didn't realize how hard times were till yesterday morning, Christmas morning. Santa Claus came down my chimney and stole my stocking. I said to Santa, I said, how's Rudolph? He said, delicious. But yesterday, it was family yesterday. I had all my wife's in-laws over for Christmas dinner. Oh, God. They took one look at the Christmas turkey, and they pulled it apart and ate it in 3 minutes. My wife was delighted. It saved her the bother of cooking it. Being Boxing Day, of course, we want to do something special. So we have contestants here who represent 4 services that serve us all through the year and deserve a great big thank you at this special time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet my Christmas Full House guests. Exhausted from running up there. Is this the name you've given our researchers? Muff?
Afraid it is.
I must call you by your proper name. What is your full name?
Mavanwi Ryle Davis.
Very nice name, Muff. Mavanwi Ryle Davis.
That's right.
What part of Wales do you come from?
Jamaica.
Yes. Yeah, I love that end of Cardiff. I really do. You were born in Jamaica?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I can see that you're a nurse. What's your proper title?
Staff nurse.
Is it a modern hospital?
No, not really. It's 90 years old next year.
Oh, gosh. But you have modern equipment, non-stick bedpans, that kind of thing, do you? What's your ambition? Do you want to be a doctor?
No, I'd like to open a wine bar.
Well, you must remember, if ever one of your customers says they'd like to taste the white wine, do not give them the bottle and say, here is a specimen. Don't do that. All right. Now, we have a special feature on this edition of Bob's Full House, because it's being Christmas. Not only do we hope our contestants win some smashing prizes, but every number they light on their bingo card will be worth £10. So each number that you light, as it lights up, is worth 10 quid. And they all got together, the 4 of them, and said, well, we don't want to take that money for ourselves. We'd like to give it to charity. So I imagine the charity that you've chosen is your very own nurses' charity?
Yes, the Benevolent Fund for
The
Nurses.
Benevolent Fund. Well, however much you win on those numbers, that's where it's going to go. It's a good idea, isn't it? You look very smart, sir. That's a smart uniform. That is the uniform of?
Station officer in the London Fire Brigade.
Your name is Bob?
Bradfield.
And to see you, it's funny to see you, off duty on Boxing Day in uniform. I thought, being a fireman, you'd be wearing a blazer. Or a smoking jacket. Could be a smoking jacket. Any flaming thing would do. But you... Oh, think how I feel. Think how I feel. You can't afford to make mistakes in your business. Have you ever made any?
There was a time when we pulled up to RTA and there's a crash. Jumped out and had a look at the bloke in the car. He's sitting there with his head over. and it looked like he had a severe gash to his face. So one of the blokes got the bandages off, wrapped it up, wrapped his face off, and we got him away to hospital. Got back to the fire station, and there's a call from the hospital. Would we mind removing the man's Kentucky Fried Chicken next time before we bandage him up?
You bandaged him with a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Well, where he'd been involved in the crash, he went forward into his supper. Lifted up and...
It's the only way my wife can get me to eat it, too. Any money that you win will go to?
The Fire Service National Benevolent Fund.
I think everyone approves. Angela, lovely to see you here representing the Order of St. John. You've been with St. John's Ambulance a long time?
Yes, I joined when I was 8.5.
Oh, goodness. So you've got merit badges and things like that?
Yes, I've got my grand prize badge.
Oh, that's the grand prize
yes, that's
badge,
my
of
grand
course.
prize badge.
Now, what did you have to know in order to get that?
I had to do 12 courses, and at the end of each of those courses, I had to do an exam.
So that would be like first aid?
I did first aid, quite a few others, first aid and childcare, and then I also did casualty simulation and faking.
Casualty simulation and faking. Yes, my first wife was very good at simulation and faking. I was the casualty, that was the problem. Do you get embarrassed examining men? Do you have to examine men?
Yeah, I think they're more embarrassed than we are.
But you have examined a few in your time.
Yes.
Oh, where do you live? Where did you say you live?
I live at Feltham.
Feltham. However, I know you're one of how many people doing voluntary work for
There's
St. John?
40,000.
40,000. This year, how many hours have you put in free of
I've
charge?
done 978.
So the money's got written down. Clifton Worry. Clifton Worry, you're here representing what group?
The Royal National Lifeboat Institution.
Marvellous job you do, too. Tell me something else. Are your boats really unsinkable?
Yes, the one we have is totally unsinkable.
You ought to lend it to Cambridge for the next boat race. They're marvellous things, the image everybody has in their minds of a lifeboat right from when you're a child. My wife and I were involved in a disaster at sea. The captain of the boat married us. Your money's going to the Lifeboat Institute, the Royal Lifeboat Institute, and I wish you luck, all of you, because you're nice people and you do a great job. Object of the first round of Bob's Full House is to light all four corners of your bingo card. First person to do that will get their pick of this glittering group.
And for the four corners, this up-to-the-minute Art Deco lady lamp. A selection of coordinated towels and an Alibaba basket. And finally, this high-tech 3-in-1 stereo entertainment centre.
That's only round one. That's only round one, and you have a bombardment of bounty there to choose from. On your buttons, then, if you answer a question wrongly, you will be wallied for one question only. As soon as we pass that next question, then you'll be unwallied again. OK, on your buttons. True or false? There are no calories in a glass of water. And Bob?
True.
It is true. Not sure about Spanish water. I don't know how many calories there are in 10 million germs. Give me a corner, Bob.
One little duck.
One little duck. That's what I like to hear. Name the oldest international agency for gathering news. Bob.
Reuters.
Reuters is right. And my wife, you could have mentioned her. Give me another corner.
5 and 1.
5 and 1, 51 is lit for Bob. True or false? The commonest surname in the world is Smith. And it's Muff.
True.
It isn't true, Muff. No, the commonest surname is Chang. There were 80 million Changs in China alone. This is the truth. This is the truth. We researched this. We checked the yellow pages. You're worried you may not answer this next question. True or false, every snowflake is unique. And it's Bob.
True.
It is true. Gosh, that must have taken a lot of checking. Who did the research on that? Give me another corner, Bob.
Garden Gate.
Does it do a string of pearls good to be worn every so often? And it's Clifton.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Though John Inman swears it lost in the part of Bodie in The Professionals. Give me a corner.
Top of the shop, number 60, please.
Top of the shop, 60 is lit for Clifton. Wassailers go from door to door singing, and it's Muff.
Carols.
Carol singing is right. They visited Nigel Lawson last night, Christmas night. He collected 10 quid off them. and he made them pay the VAT. Give me a corner.
Kelly's Eye, number 1.
Kelly's Eye, number 1 is lit for Muff. Can a Yorkshire Terrier have a nervous breakdown? And it's Bob for it to win?
Yes.
keep up with the great game. You can. You've done it. You've done it. First round, well played, Bobby. Get your choice in this lot. Have a look at this bag of the goodies. There's a basket for Latin, and the Latin basket. There was a towel falling out of it, and it's a TV, and it's a cassette player, and it's a complete, the ideal home entertainment for the bedroom, if you're my age.
TV cassette player, please, Bob.
Right, it's yours.
Thank you.
So far, Muff has got £10 for her nurse's charity, Bob has got £40 for his, Clifton has £10 for his, Angela has yet to collect, but I know she'll pull up, because this is the round where we invite you to try and fill your middle line. First person to fill the middle line will get a choice of this gallimaufry of goodies.
And for the middle line, Bob, a home computer starter kit plus 5 games. A hamper of natural his and hers beauty treatments. The latest pre-programmed telephone answering machine.
Who's going to collect on this round? Now, for this round, you have to fill your middle line, and each of you may or may not have a lucky number on the middle line. Pick your lucky number, answer correctly, you'll light that number and win a mystery prize. The way you do it is you look at the numbers on your middle line, and then you check them against something which is humorously entitled the Monkhouse MasterCard. It's time to take your pick of the 6. Move them. Let's see the subjects. And there they go. Sport from 1 to 10. Show business from 11 to 20. And so to the top of the shop with famous people from 51 to 60. Check your numbers. Choose subjects that you feel strong about. And in order of luck, Muff goes first.
Legs 11.
Legs 11? Well blown. It's a showbiz question, as you know. Which noisy children's TV series was hosted by Leslie Crowther?
Crackerjack.
Wrong, the price is right. No, you're right, of course. That's right, you got your 11 lit. Bobby?
1 and 7, 17, please. Bob.
17. 17 is on the subject of showbiz again. For which 1979 film did Dustin Hoffman receive the Best Actor award?
Graduate.
It's open to the others. It was on on television. Yes, Angela?
Kramer versus Kramer.
Is right, yes. Very well answered. Kramer versus Kramer. Ever since he's fought with his wife over custody of the Oscar, I believe.
47.
47, OK, we've lit 47 because you don't like the subject of the past. You don't care for history, so you've eliminated that on this round. Clifton, up your middle line.
33 feathers.
Oh, listen to that sound. 33 feathers on the subject of cooking gives you a mystery prize if you answer this question correctly. Get it right, you light your 33, and you win a mystery prize. What is an Arctic roll?
Ice cream with a sponge cake around it.
That's absolutely right. A Swiss roll filled with ice cream. Glad to see what you've won. Let's see the mystery prize for Clifton. Open up, Sesame. Open, Sesame. Let's see the mystery prize. Oh, how pretty. Oh, how lovely. Bonnie Langford, what a joy to see you here, Bonnie.
Oh, it's lovely to be here. Shall I come down here?
Yes, do, Cinders.
Lovely.
That's
I think
lovely.
that Beauty and Peanuts rather like my dress.
They're not going to outlive, are they?
They might eat it.
What mystery prize have you brought for Clifton?
Well, I've brought an evening out at Wimbledon Pantomime, which is Cinderella.
Were you playing Cinders?
I am indeed,
And
yes.
Bill Owen's there, isn't he?
Bill Owen's there, and Paul Nicholas and Kathy Staff, and lots of other lovely people.
So that's 4 seats to the panto. And what are they going to do when they get to Wimbledon? Because
There also they can have a meal.
oh, really? Dinner for 4?
Yes, dinner for 4.
How lovely.
And, of course, come over and see me afterwards, if they
Yes.
like.
Oh, you get it, Clifton. Bonnie Langford, ladies and gentlemen.